What's up, guys? Sean P here, back with you guys for the final week of the NFL season, Week 17. Now, last week I must have been on the naughty list. Santa gave me some terrible picks. I went 0-4. Now, the last 2 weeks, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've sucked. I'm a combined 1-7. Now, I also want to throw this out there. I haven't really researched the picks in the last 2 weeks. It's been a Wednesday before work. I'm getting stuff together for work, my lunch, so on and so forth. Haven't been able to research them. Still, I mean, it's a really bad record throwing darts. You could do better than 1-8 or 1-7. But in any case, this week I've put extensive research in. I think the most research I've done all year. There was 5 games I ended up liking. Only took 4. Give you the 5th game as a bonus, just to see if you guys agree or disagree. But I feel pretty good about all these games. I think it's going to be a very solid week, and it's a very important week this week for me. Now, we've done these pick'em videos. This will be our 3rd year, and as of right now, we've both had winning seasons overall, including playoffs and regular season. At this point, both years we have. Now, this year, Billy B is incapable of having a winning season. Even if he sweeps the playoffs and sweeps this week, he would still end with a losing record on the year. He currently sits at, and this wasn't updated from last week yet, but before last week when he went 3-1, he was 22-37-1, which would put him at 25-38-1 currently on the year. Now, I sat at 30-28-2 last year, winning record on the way, and I went 0-4. So I'm now 32-2, which means I need to have a winning week this week, and I can secure a winning regular season. Now, even if I have a losing week, I can still pick up and make a better playoff run and possibly pick it up from there. Now, keep in mind the last 2 years. Last year I went 8-2-1 in the playoffs against the spread, which is incredible. And the year before that I went 7-4 in the playoffs against the spread, which again is incredible. I haven't missed a Super Bowl yet, so there's that. Also, I think Jason P is in the lead. He doesn't put his picks up on the website what his record is, but I think he is in the lead in terms of most wins this year, or best winning percentage. I think he's 2 games above 500 for the season. So good job, Jason P. Impressive to come on the scene and do that. So let's get into the picks here and see what I like. So the first pick I got for you guys is the Philadelphia Eagles -6 over the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, it's for the division. It's win or go home. The Eagles are on a roll lately. Dallas might be without Tony Romo. Even if Kyle Orton plays, which I assume he will, I just, even if he plays okay, I don't think this defense can really stop Philadelphia, even though they did before. When they did stop them before, Nick Foles was injured going into the game. A lot of people said his ankle and groin were messed up. He also got a concussion during the game. So I just don't see the Dallas defense, who is historically one of the worst defenses, I think, ever in the NFL. I don't see how they stop the Philadelphia Eagles, who is also on a roll right now as well. And Nick Foles playing like one of the top quarterbacks in the league. So let's go with Philadelphia here -6. I feel pretty good about that pick. Even if Romo guts it out and plays, I mean, what's he going to do really with his back all messed up? Okay, so then we have the Denver Broncos -13 over the Oakland Raiders. Denver is just too good for the Raiders, honestly, and Peyton Manning is looking to really annihilate that passing record. I think he wants to get as many TDs as possible so that he can cement himself into another record that will likely be untouched for years to come. You have to worry in a game like this with a spread this high, any kind of garbage time touchdowns, and I don't think the Broncos are playing for anything at this point, so Peyton might be pulled from the game relatively early. But even if that's the case, I think the Broncos, bench players are still better than the Raiders starters are, and I don't see this game being close at all. So let's take Denver -13. I also like the Detroit Lions +3 over the Minnesota Vikings. I actually like the Lions to win outright, but I'm going to take them +3 here because if you're getting points, why not take them? I don't think Minnesota's a very good team. And, they're starting Matt Castle, I believe, a quarterback this week again, who played pretty well against Philadelphia and blew us out. But nevertheless, I think Detroit's pissed that they kind of played themselves out of the playoffs last week. And I think they're going to come out with a vengeful game here. I don't see anything when I looked at the numbers that made me believe Minnesota would have a shot. Let's go with Detroit +3. And my lock of the week is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers -7 over the Cleveland Browns. And it just comes down to Pittsburgh is better in a lot of areas than Cleveland is at stopping those areas, especially the turnover battle. I can see this, the Browns giving up a few turnovers and really being the difference in the game. So let's go with Pittsburgh as the lock of the week here, -7 over the Cleveland Browns. And just for the bonus pick, I do like the Indianapolis Colts -11.5 or possibly 12. I know Billy B had the spread at 12 when he did his video over the Jacksonville Jaguars. I just think Indianapolis is too good of a team. I think Jacksonville's not really playing for much at this point anyways. So, I mean, I just don't see that game. But again, that's a bonus pick. It's not going to count in my record. But, I was really considering taking that game, possibly in place of Denver or Detroit, but I ended up, taking those other games instead. Ultimately, when I reviewed them, I felt better about them. So I did another little tidbit. Now that the picks are done, I did win the YouTube Prognosticator Fantasy Football Championship thingy. I came in first place and won the championship, beating Gino's picks. I took out Bridgewater's Finest in the first round. And so here I am, first champion in the YouTube Prognosticator League in fantasy football. Of course, that's a free league, and I played 2 other leagues. They were both money leagues. And I made the playoffs in one, was eliminated in the first round. And in another league, I didn't even make the playoffs. So there's that. But in any case, Week 17, big week, huge week in the NFL for many reasons, a lot of playoff scenarios, and crunch time for me to get a winning record in the regular season. I'm ready to go. And also another little I do like the Redskins this week. Just another bonus game. I guess I'll throw it in. I like the Redskins to win outright. I think they're +3 at the moment. I could be wrong. Double check. I crunched numbers earlier, but I believe they're +3. Let's go here. And I do like the Washington Redskins this week to win. And you know what? While we're at it, I'll give you all my bonus picks. I did pick every game, but I didn't feel as confident about every game as I did those 5 games I gave earlier, specifically the 4 that I gave you guys. I like the Jets +5.5. I like Tennessee -7. Washington's +3.5. I also like them outright. Cincy's -6. Carolina's -6. Chicago Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers was just announced. He is playing. I would avoid that game. And there was no spread when I looked last. So I can't really give a pick for that game at the moment. I like Buffalo +8.5. I think their ground game can really get it going against this Patriots team. I like Tampa Bay +13.5. Let's see. I like San Francisco, who apparently there's no line on that game. So it's just, pick them. I like San Diego -9.5, and I almost took that as one of my picks as well. Actually, that was teetering on there. I do like San Diego a lot this week, -9.5. If you can maybe tease that line down a little bit, I like it even more. I like Seattle -10.5, maybe even throw that in a teaser with the San Diego game, and I really like that. And that's it. That does it for all the games. I gave you guys every one except for the Green Bay game, but again, that's there's no line right now for that because Rodgers was just announced that he was going to play, and at the time I was looking, there was no line. So I did extensive research this week, so I really hope you guys like the picks this week. And if you like the format, I'm kind of just talking to you guys as opposed to having. Sometimes I'm rushing in picks and I'm just kind of throwing them out there, and other times I kind of prepare a little something and statistics to go from for my 4 games of the week, if you want to call them that. So this is just kind of a little bit different. I'm just talking to you guys, and I don't know whether or not you like it or you don't. So I guess just let me know in the comments down below if you like it or if you didn't like it. I'm kind of just talking to you guys, like hanging out, kind of discussing some different things. So I think that's it, pretty much. Pretty much all I have to say, I think. I mean, thanks for watching. Week 17, by the time... I don't know what I was about to say there. It's late. Forgive me. But these things will happen. Week 17, this week, coming up. Big week. Lots of reasons. Thanks for watching. That whole spiel. Give it a thumbs up if you want, or a thumbs down. Whatever floats your boat. Leave a comment. Love to hear from you. And playoffs are right around the corner, guys. So, till the playoffs, see you guys.